Yeah, what's going on, man? It's Bonafide, and I'm gonna do my podcast. I'm on Facebook and I'm doing my podcast off of Anchor. So I'll drop the description down in the link for y'all that's on Facebook, I mean, on YouTube or whatever. But I really don't like getting on camera. I haven't been on camera on YouTube in a while. But anyway, I want to talk about this coronavirus shit, man. It's fucking people up, and they got a lot of people like on ease, man, on the edge, and not knowing what the hell's gonna happen. Not really understanding. To me, it almost seemed like, I don't know, I could be wrong. It almost seemed like some man-made shit. Like, and just the way it has gone down. Okay, one thing is it was isolated in one particular place in China. I can't pronounce it, Wall China or something, whatever it is. And I just looked at something about that as far as with them. Those people, you know how you look at movies with like the apocalypse or anything like that, and you see these cities and you have these people, they that are living or anything like that. They're all quarantined off, or they can't go outside, or if they do anything and the government is there, the government will lock you up or make you go inside. It's like that going on right now over there in that city in China. From what I have seen I've seen videos of this guy that he goes outside. Before he goes outside, he puts a suit on. It's almost like I don't know, like a motorcycle suit or something. He has a helmet on. He has a mask on, and he has somebody like spray him down when he go out, and when he come in, they spray him down. I guess with Lysol or something like Lysol or whatever. But yeah, when he go outside, it's like it's like a desert, man. You're not allowed to be outside, really. Some people chance it, the government, I guess the military or whatever, they don't want you outside. They want you to stay your ass in the house. A lot of people stay in the house on their own because they just fear of getting sick from the coronavirus. Okay, he goes to the grocery store. Like when he goes to the grocery store, he's filming this, right? He's filming himself going to the grocery stores and hardly nobody in there. Like little convenience stores, little local store. Hardly nobody's in there, right? And he's talking to the salesperson, the clerk, about certain vegetables or whatever, this and that, and she was like, nobody coming in here. She like they letting you sell this, or is this good vegetables? He was like, I gotta sell it. Nobody will buy it. Nobody's coming in. So she risking, she said, because she'll get fined for it. I think she'll get fined, or she go to jail, or fined and go to jail. I know she gets fined if they catch her. So you got these people, they trying to make a living with their stores or whatnot, and they taking a chance, taking a risk, selling them food, especially fresh food, mainly, fresh food and any other type of meats or whatever. You take a chance on it. You buy this stuff, okay, you take a chance on getting sick. Now, once you leave the store, you got to go back outside in the air. Then you get home. Like I said, when he gets home, he they spray him down real good, because they don't know what's on him. They don't know if he caught anything, I mean, it's a crazy situation. It's a crazy thing to have to go through to live like that. And that's in China. That's where it originated. Now think about all the other areas around the world where it has been reported, where people have gotten sick, where people have died. And it's a lot of people. It's a lot of people all over the world. And then you got the orange man. We're going to talk about the orange man. We're going to talk about Trump. But before that, the thing that I'm concerned with now personally, yesterday, my cousin, she told me that, her daughter, my cousin, and her husband or whatever, and she's pregnant, they're in the Air Force. They're over in Italy. I actually seen this reported for myself too, that it's a spot over there where they say the virus is there. They're stationed over there, in that shit, near that shit. They gotta protect those other people before they protect themselves. Now, like I said, my cousin, she's pregnant. She don't need to be around that shit. Now, I don't think she's like, I'm not for sure. I'm pretty certain she's not in the field anymore, but her husband is. So if her husband get it, he bringing it home to her. And if he give it to her, it's going to go to the child, the unborn child. So it affected my family at this moment. I mean, they don't got it, thank God. But I'm just saying, it's at a high risk to get it. But that's what you got. You got a lot of people that are in the military, and they're over in all these countries, countries all over the world, and they're being exposed to this shit, and they have to try to protect people and monitor people and moderate people as far as, to get in the house, to go here and do this, do whatever, They got to do all that. They putting all themselves at risk for this virus, this coronavirus. And where the hell did this coronavirus really, where did it really come from? Where did it originate? I mean, it came in a particular city in China, but what is it? How did it come about? It puts you in mind of, like, what happened with the H1N1 shit. What was that all about? Where did that come from? How did that originate? Is that under quarantine? Is that still out there? The anthrax shit. That was some man-made shit for sure. We know that. But it was spread throughout the world. So, and how the hell did they get the name Corona? I don't even like Corona, the damn bill. But the coronavirus. And then you got the orange man. Like, this motherfucker, he doing all kind of lying and shit. He was over in India. He's still in India, actually. Over there lying to the Indian people. I was looking at him live on damn Facebook yesterday. They had a watch party off their CNN feed, whatever, from over there. And, he's over there lying, pretty much saying, he's going to fight against coronavirus, He got the United States under control. There and a bunch of other lies or whatever that's associated with the coronavirus and other things. And you can clearly see this motherfucker is lying. He can't look directly at the people. He closes his eyes and looks down and, such, and he don't make too much eye contact with the people. And he's like bumbling over his words and everything, And I know it ain't because he's nervous. Hell, he don't spoke in front of millions. He don't spoke in front of thousands of people or hundreds of people before. He ain't nervous. This motherfucker is lying. And then when it comes to his official person, I forget what exactly his title is, but they got him like, I guess in a court-like setting or whatever. They asking him questions about this damn virus and shit, and do we have anything to worry about? This motherfucker, he can't answer simple questions. He can't. He don't know the answers. But yet, you trying to defend Trump. And Trump saying he got shit under control. You trying to defend him, but you don't really know nothing about the virus or what the hell Trump even talking about. But yet Trump wants $2.5 billion to help fight the virus. Explain to the American people what exactly the $2.5 billion will do. Hell, he worth $2.5 billion. Why don't he take his fucking money and down for it? He could. He got it. He don't have more than that. He says he has more than that. He don't. And he probably has less than $2.5 billion right now as far as his own personal money. Maybe. But I don't think, I know he ain't got no $7 billion or no $5 billion, nothing like that. If he do, it's some under the table shit. But anyway, that ain't what we come here for. But he you know, he want $2.5 billion to help fight this coronavirus shit. You know, like I said, for what? What is it? What is it that you gonna do with this $2.5 billion? Where the fuck is this money coming from? You claim we ain't got money for shit. You couldn't everything. You couldn't money. You couldn't this. You couldn't this. Taking this here to go to this. You know all this kind of shit. You know, you want to cut Social Security. That shit affects me. You want to cut Medicare. That shit affects me. And millions of other people in the United States that depend on Social Security and Medicare. We worked. Some even in the military, they spent their time, they did their time. You did the time all these years or whatever. You earned this money, but yet you motherfucker, he want to take the shit from people. It already was talks years ago that Social Security was going to run out 2025. Many years ago. It was talks of that. I've been knowing this. It's 2020 now. They never explained why it would run out. Maybe it was prophecy or something. We got this motherfucker in office now. He's trying to go for another term. If he goes for another term, what year would it be when he leaves? It'd be 2025, right? I mean, just think about this shit. Just think about it. And this was long before Trump, when this 2025 shit was said. This shit, I heard this shit back in the 80s, man. When I was a damn teenager, I heard this shit back in the 80s. Oh, they gonna cut Social Security, and I'm like, and even then I was like, how the fuck they gonna help me? Knowing then I was gonna be, 50 years old or something like that, 51. At that particular time, I will be. Like, how the fuck would that help me? I actually will be 51 in 2025. But and other people that has work, the shit come out your check every week, every 2 weeks, every month, depending on how you get paid. Come out your check. No matter what, you pay for Social Security, you pay for Medicaid. Taxpayer, we pay for all that shit. But this motherfucker want to cut it. But yet he don't want to take more money from people in his tax bracket. People that make, what, over $250,000 a year? He don't want to take from them. He don't. Who you take from first? He take care of the lower income. I'm going to say it, the lower income. I'm not going to say the middle income like they keep talking about. Yeah, it affects them, but it affects the lower income even more. I'm part of the lower income. That's because I'm on disability. Shit. I'm part of the lower income. If you got disability, or know somebody got disability, you know they don't make no fucking, you don't get no fucking money. It depends. It really depends. But the majority of the time, nah. You really making half of what you made when you was fucking working. That's the truth. I make half of what the fuck I was making when I was working. And if I could still work, then I would. But I got a health problem. And if you watching my video on YouTube, yeah, you can see I'm a big man or whatever. But yeah, I got a health problem with that. But that's on me. That's on me and genetics or whatever. So anyway, but I did do my time as far as working to put in some of that shit. So don't say you paying for me or whatever, this and that, motherfucker. I don't did my time with that. But back to this coronavirus shit, like I said, you know, he's trying to take for all these different agencies. A lot of it to pay for that damn wall, what he wants. Now you talking about $2.5 billion supposedly to fight the coronavirus. You need to explain to the American people What is this for? I think supposedly, I think today, February 21st. No, they ain't February 20th. What the fuck today is? They February 26th. Damn, I'm all fucked up. February 26th. I think this motherfucker, he's supposed to speak later on about this coronavirus stuff or whatever. To us, it's gonna be lies, but anyway. If you got the cure or whatever to fix this, you can fix all other kind of shit. You got the cure to fix different types of cancer. AIDS, HIV. It's been said. It technically proven that they have a cure for it. And if they do, that's fine and dandy. That's good. But I will be mad. Me and other people will be mad that have family members or loved ones that died from the shit back in the day, because if they had a fucking cure, they didn't give it to them. They all of them lost their fucking lives, man. Yeah, that shit affect me. I had an uncle that died from the shit. You may have an uncle, a father, a mother, daughter, whatever, that have died from the shit. And if they got a cure, that should piss you off. If they been had the cure, that should piss you off. And that's the thing then, it was a thing back then of where the hell AIDS started from. Where that shit come from? What did they say back then? It came from the green monkey. And a lot of ignorant folk back then, and I guess I was too until I did my research way back when I was teenager, early teenage, I did my research. The monkey ain't fucking green. The monkey is white. It's just a damn name. The green monkey was a white monkey. Where was the fucking monkey at? I want to say Africa. I want to say or the Amazon, one of the two. I had to go back and find out where the hell it was. But it was reports that it came from the green monkey. Now, how I got from the green monkey to spreading to millions of people over the world is beyond me. That make you think, too. It was a man-made shit. They got spread it around. There's a lot of kind of shit going on, man. Been going on for years. You got to think about it. I mean, how do we get all these damn diseases and shit like that? And they get airborne. They get spread around from country to country. This damn coronavirus shit spread like a motherfucker. Well, that's because people were damn flying from China, going to wherever country they were, infecting people. What are the best ways to infect people? If you want to damn call some type of damn whatever, I can't even think the word of or whatever what I'm trying to say, but basically you trying to call destruction to different countries or just the world, period. You gonna put the shit in their food, people gotta eat. Put it in your food, and then you have it like this situation here. You have it where people damn leaving where it's from, they don't got infected, and going to other places and infecting them. You get out in the air, you get airborne. It goes everywhere, affecting everybody. And I feel sorry for the family that have lost their lives, and for the family that are getting sick now, and for the military that it is exposed to it. I know. I pray for them. I feel sorry for them. And I also pray for myself and everybody else too, because this shit is all over the world. It's in the United States. Shit, it was a couple reports in my state, Georgia. It's everywhere. I suggest you look up your state, see what's going on. But, like I said, where the fuck did this virus come from? And, what is the so-called cure? Or whatever that Trump is claiming that he has, in some sort of way he kind of claiming he has, if he take $2.5 billion. If you take $2.5 billion, that to me, when you're saying, okay, you need all this to make whatever serum or whatever to kill this virus, or to just quarantine it. Just tell me something, But, I'll find out. I'll look at what he got to say as far as on the special he got going on later on. I don't think it's really gonna be much of shit. The CDC, what the CDC saying. I need to find out what the CDC saying. I don't even know. I don't even think they saying anything. They can't really say nothing because shit, they fucking clueless too. People all the world are clueless about the coronavirus shit because you heard about it and then bam, you're hearing about it every day. It's spreading like fucking wildfire. So, y'all take care of yourself, people. That's all I can say. It's Bonafide. Like I said, check out my podcast. Check out my videos on YouTube. Bonafide Georgia Player. And to the next video, holla at you.